Scanning Bridges ID. Fragile Express ID verified. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until...
Excellent. There's something I've been meaning. Would you help me join the UCA? If me being a part of it ensures more people get the medical attention that... Thank you for that. I might not be as young as I once was, but... Oh, by the way, I came across something. You're more than welcome. Your deliveries have saved lives. And, as you know, every life that's saved is one fewer, which in the long run means even... Please.
I see you've put another shelter on the network. Chiral levels are increasing as predicted. As for BB-28, you'll be pleased to hear the operation went well. There should be no need for additional maintenance. We're not out of the woods yet, but I think all that remains is to continue expanding the network. Monitor changes, keep it up, sir.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal for further information. Weapons restriction lifted.
figure you're the one to talk to about the... Is it true that a contractor let me access? I want to share my research with everyone. Make me a... Very good. Guess we're in this to... I'd love to show...
Thanks, that BB-28 appears... Its affinity with the other side is growing stronger. The convulsions and spasms have... I know it's tough out there without a BB. Just like the kid did. Just like BB...
Sam, we've received an order from an... Check the terminal in Mountain Knot City for the deed. Sounds like someone is in need of medicine.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal for further information. Weapons restrictions lifted.
Come back anytime.
Oh, that's the roboticist's custom-made active skeleton, isn't it? Should be a big help on mountain trail.
time. locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you.
Thank you. I gave her the She says she's feeling better already. But I'm not kidding myself. Even if they did work that fast, the doctor said she needs a lot more than antibiotics. She's carrying our child. I want her looked at as soon as possible. Please, I need you to go to the doctor for me. He's got some kind of machine. Thinks it might help. I couldn't make out the details. But someone take anything you need from that shelf.
Good work. New order.
The client's requested that you complete this order as soon as possible. In other words, keep in mind, however, you'll need... Now the clock will... So...
Order assigned. Delivery parameters updated. Time limit set.
Sam, in light of the patient's condition, I've gone ahead and put a time limit on this order. You can still deliver the cargo after it runs out, but I want you to move hell and earth to get there before it does. I know we keep piling things on you, but your BB unit can wait a little longer. And besides, beefing up the chiral network there should help it get better faster.
eyes open, dumbass.
Stand clear. Vehicle ready. Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons restrictions lifted.
Sam, access the delivery terminal.
Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons.
There you are. The Mountaineer just the treatment I prescribed isn't working. I hope the antibiotics would alleviate the worst of the symptoms. An infection like this so late, even if she survived. Now, I need you to deliver this prototype bioprinter, and if you can, the terminal will allow them to transmit their at present. Oh,
Weapons restrictions lifted.
doctor said we need a chiral connection. Go ahead. Doctor?
Okay, I'll activate the terminal. Everything's gonna be okay. With this device, I can examine her as if I were actually there. The manipulators on the terminal perfectly reflect my movements here. And it's just a shame my better half hasn't had a chance to build it. You're looking at the only ones we have. Don't worry, though. We'll do everything we can to ensure your child is safely delivered.
Oh, thank you.
You should thank him. The network he's helping to build is going to change the face of medicine forever. All right.
You've brought us. Thank you, sir.
Nicely. BB-28 will be back in action soon. The kid's a real trooper. Stay the course, Sam.
Heads up, Sam. Got a fresh order for you from a certain mountain here. It'll take you to a region not yet covered by the chiral network. Suffice it to say, this is a chance. Look into it as soon as you can.
Good work. New.
Oh, you're gonna love power gloves. They provide if you're scaling a cliff with a rope. You'll also notice a difference when... And that's not all. What? Just...
Order assigned.
Thank you.
Weapons restrictions lifted. Your work.
Anthony, no one inside my grave. You're waking up to face a brand new day. The thoughts that try to sway my behave. I'm waiting for you to be later. Wait, wait. I'm making up my mind to not decide. You're living up to your hollow disguise. The fateful falls its face.
Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified.
You don't have any... No? Never thought I'd receive a delivery in... Hey, do you think you could find my... It's... my... But he passed, leaving me to finish, and I was sure it was what my father had been looking for. Even if... what I... But...
Good work. New order. Order assigned. Scanning bridges ID. Fragile Express ID verified. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you.
Oh, wow. I was afraid I'd... Oh, thank God. Oh. It was my father's idea to move all the way out. He thought he could get to the bottom of the Death Stranding all by himself. And we were right. But we can't let that happen. So, I truly hope our work will help. Thanks again. I hope we get to meet again.
Sam, it's Hartman. That camera you recovered contains some fascinating footage. The data stored on it was automatically shared with us after you added the photographer's shelter to the network, along with her father's... Anyway, my lab still doesn't have a high-speed Cairo connection, but based on my prelim and the photographic and document, I would estimate the paintings to be in the region of 30,000. The artists were likely Neanderthals. See the dolphin-like... So how could the artists possibly have encountered dolphins? Answer, they couldn't. It is my belief that they had a brush not with dolphins, but with beach things. And that would mean the Death Stranding is not the first phenomenon of its kind. That it has happened before. Since the birth of our planet, countless species have gone extinct, from bacteria to dinosaurs. Scientists refer to the largest known mass extinctions as the Big Five. But there have, of course, been many other extinction events, albeit on a smaller scale. What if the artists were trying to document one such event, that of their own extinction? It would be the first record in Earth's history of a Death Stranding. And it would also lend credence to my theories. The sooner you come and connect me to the network, the sooner we'll know. Just imagine the mysteries we'll be able to solve. I'll be waiting, Sam.
Wonderful news, Sam. BB-28's vitals are nearly within optimal operating parameters. Just before I called, it opened its eyes. It was looking all over. And then, our eyes, I tell you, it was almost enough to make me... Anyway, I still need to run that. However, the fluctuating local chiral levels could pose... Think you can bring one more site? Once you have, and once I have subsequently... This is the... I promise. Just one more site. Good luck.
Good work. New order of... Deploying.
Sam, I see you received a mail from our mountaineer friend. Seems he's got an order for you. What? That'd be good to give it a look.
Keep on keeping on. Weapons restrictions lifted.
Sam Bridges. There's someone we need you to deliver. She's a strain that lives even higher up in the clouds than we do. And the research she's doing, and we're talking straight up occult stuff. Though she claims she's delving into the... Anyway, I found this and when I mentioned it... And sure, her ideas may sound like the ravings of a lunatic to me, but they clearly mean something to her. I'd like to help her out. With your assistance, that is. You'll find an official order on the terminal.
Deploying.
Sam, it's just like the one at South Knot City. A vortex loaded with so much chiralium that it's almost off the charts. Slowly but surely, it's creeping close. At least that's what I think, but the data doesn't lie. It's the same temporal phenomenon that...
I told you.
The Cupid's limiter can handle most chiral spikes, but we didn't plan for another super...
Another super...
I told you it was the same as before.
Mama, is that you?
You got me, Sam. It's been a while, but not really. Mulligan, one body, one mind, one being. There's no point in trying to draw a distinction. We're all connected. Remember that.
Order assigned.
All the best to you and yours.
Sam Bridget, the Mountaineer, told me this handprint you brought me, or stencil, it hails from an era. I'm going to date it, and when I do, you won't find a place to the wellspring. How else do you think that chiral network of yours works? But I digress. Show me this. Thank you. It's an... All right. Now I have everything I need to do. Once I have my results, I'll share them with you and your colleagues at Bridges. You've done it good. If you find anything else, I'll be waiting.
Sam, no evidence of lingering attachments, or all that remains is for you to hook it. I don't want to. I mean, I do.
What?
We've got a problem. You may have heard about the massive supercell heading right for Mountain Knot City. I left my facility to perform some additional tests on the BB in the field, and now I find myself unable to return. You know the cabin on the mountainside, northeast of Mountain Knot? Let's meet there.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal 4. Information.
Sam! Sam!
Dead man.
Oh, thank God I got through.
Where are you?
No idea. I'm seeing tanks and soldiers. The uniforms date back over a century. World War II era, I suspect. Did you see the man leading the soldiers?
No.
I think it's the guy you told us about.
The born and bred warrior asshole who's gunning for BB?
He must be our ticket home, right?
Don't ask me. This is only my second time. And without BB, he'll be hard to find.
Lucky for you, I've got BB here in tip-top shape, just waiting for you. Where should we meet?
Is there anything unusual or distinct near you?
I'm in the sewers. Hang on. I can see a tower through a hole. A square tower, right above my position.
Gotcha. I'll find it. Search for a sewer entrance. Can you sit tight for now?
Gladly. I won't move an inch.
Yeah, well, if I'm slow, you might have to.
What?
That warrior asshole. He wasn't after me. He was after BB.
Fuck me.
Right. If he's looking for anyone, it's you.
Oh no. Hurry the hell up, Sam.
Keep it together. I'm on my way. And don't hook up BB either. You'll lead him straight to you.
Oh boy.
Not that you would, since you hate them.
I just did because I was scared to death.
Disconnect.
Already?
Don't let him take BB.
How? If he shows up with his soul, if I have to choose between BB and myself.
You won't.
Sam, it's not easy being me. No, and so I sought solace. Over time, I made them a part of me. 70, but meeting you.
See you soon. Lou.
Over here. Sam.
Lou.
The little one should be working again. Let me see. Oh, well then. Maybe this is a special beach for soldiers who died in battle.
Maybe we should get the hell out of here.
Yes.
I'm surprised. I thought you would have abandoned BB by now.
Discard precious hardware? Never. So, do you still share memories?
I see.
Stay here. Seems like I got other memories to tend to. I'm taking him down. That should get us both out of here.
You know, Sam, I'm starting to understand why BB is so important to you.
Huh?
It's just a tool. Life and death are supposed to be irrelevant. But we've got attached to each other all the same, haven't we?
Kid's not just a tool. Name's Lou.
Lou, huh? That's a good name.
We need reinforcements. Get back out there.
I was born to fight.
Rally and regroup. Light him up. One, my BB. reinforcements! Move, move! Reinforcements! Don't let me down, boys!
This is all my fault. I should never have put you in that prison. Lou? Lou?
How's little Lou doing?
No response.
Well, look at that. The child's taking a shine to me. You two were out cold, so I had you brought here. You were right. Whatever you did back there returned us to our own world. I put your cargo and gear in your private box. You slept for a whole day, you know. Slept like the dead. I'm already back in Capital Knot. Fragile's beach has been coming in handy. Sam, I owe you an apology. Lou was the name you were going to give your own baby if he'd had made it. I should have pieced it together sooner.
Don't know what you're talking about.
I found some records from 10 years ago. A death, sudden, in the middle of a town. Young woman in the prime of her life. Nobody knew until it was too late. A void out. Her husband, who was a member of Bridges, had dooms. He tried, but he couldn't get to her in time. The whole town was wiped off the map, leaving nothing but a big crater and him. Because he was a repatriate. People wanted answers. Did the man hide his wife's body on purpose? The only survivor was the only suspect. He was easy to blame, and people did. And pretty soon, they were blaming Bridges too. The man felt responsible, so he left. And his wife, who died, her name was Lucy. She'd been pregnant, poor woman. They were going to name their son Lou.
Didn't happen.
But it did. President Strand told me. She talked about you all the time. He didn't have to cut all ties and walk away, she said.
You wanna shut the fuck up?
Calm down, Sam. Take a seat. I told you before about my body. 70% harvested from cadavers. Do you want to know the real reason why? Because the story you've heard is one I made up. The truth is, I'm Frankenstein's monster. Artificial, grown from pluripotent stem cells. And when that vital spark didn't manifest in all my organs, they replaced the defective ones with those of the dead. I never had a birthday. I'm a soulless meat puppet. No car, a dead man. People born the traditional way have beaches. You have one. BB too. But I have no such connections. No mother. No afterlife. No beach. You see now why I'm so obsessed with it all? Why I joined Bridges? The battlefield. Now that was an awful beach. But strangely, I didn't hate it. Because I knew you were coming for me. I've never felt that before. Connected to someone, anyone. You didn't have to cut all ties and walk away. The president was right about that much.
Wasn't anything to walk away from. It's not like I was ever welcome there.
Come on, even I was welcome. Oh, that. You were holding it. It's an old dog tag, US issue. Wasn't easy prying it out of your hand. Clifford Unger, as you can see. I looked him up in our database. Found a match. He was US Army Special Forces. Fought in Kosovo, Iraq, Afghanistan.
That's him.
Well, that's all I've managed to dig up so far. You must be caked in chiral matter from the battlefield. Time for a shower, I'd say. Oh, I won't be joining you this time. The Die Hardman issue is no longer a concern. I've seen to it that our conversations won't be recorded.
Sam, do you copy? As you might have suspected, time here stopped while you two were on that battlefield. If my thinking is correct, the dimension to which you traveled is a kind of beach. To explain a little, our bodies, our Ha, all occupy the same world, but our souls, our Ka, have beaches all their own. These beaches are given form inside our brains by our beliefs, religion, philosophy, and so forth. As a result, a beach can be anything, and those anythings form a multiverse. However, if many people die at once, their beaches can become entangled, creating a strand field. This phenomenon is exacerbated in wartime by omnipresent feelings of resentment and despair. Beaches are more easily and frequently entangled. On such a beach, exits vanish and experiences cycle endlessly. Picture it like a record player. The needle skips, playing the same phrase again and again. They're fighting a battle that has no beginning or end. Round and round it goes. Now, the battlefield you visited was in Eastern Europe in World War II. Which is strange, given that the man you encountered, Clifford Unger, played no part in that conflict. I can't explain it, but if you can connect me to the chiral network, who knows what we might discover. Still there, Sam? If so, I have a request. When you're ready, head upstairs to the delivery terminal.
Can I help you? Holy shit. John, is that you? What are you doing here? My wife's checked in. They don't want a repeat of last year. I'm so sorry. I didn't know you were coming.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID.
Sam, the west side of that region is covered by a massive tar belt. Beyond it is Edgenut City, the last bastion of civilization you'll find that far out. It's your final destination. Once you use the qubit to connect it, the chiral network will span the entire continent. The rebirth of America is so close. And remember, that's where Amelie is being held captive. We need you to bring her home safely. But before you cross the tar belt, there's one more knot we need you to tie. Hartman will help you get it done.
Sam, I'd like for you to bring me a few. First, the dog tags you took from that soldier. Tuck them away in a pocket so you don't. Second, Mama's corpse. Her body shows no signs of necrosis, and I, for one, would like very much to know. Closer study may yield information that could prove instrumental. Suffice it to say, 1 minute remaining. I don't have much time. See to your preparations. I'll be waiting. You'll find an official order on the terminal.